The most temptation I would probably say would happen to be like my girlfriend, just because like we had like crossed so many boundaries with each other that it was just like so easy just to jump back to them. You know, at first off, she was just there, you know, nothing really, you know, like sexual about it. But then over time, you know, we had dated, you know, in ninth grade year, and that was building up, you know, like the whole first base, second base, third base, and then the very first time, not necessarily like had sex, but we had just done other simple things. It was just like, the guilt, you know, it would just be there. But then as we increased, like, you know, as I got this piece of clothing off of her, or this piece of clothing, or all the pieces of clothing off of her, just the guilt just kind of like wiped away. Like the spirit wasn't really talking to me. So whenever we just had sex, there was just no voice inside of me. There was just nothing telling me that it was wrong, just that I should just keep doing it because obviously it felt good. God made sex to be good, and it was good. So like, why should I stop if it feels so great? And in my heart, I was just like, man, this is what I live for. I can do this for the rest of my life. Why would I want to quit when so much pleasure is coming to me? One time when I was just going to church, you know, I'd always hear these things like, Trey, you need to break up with your girlfriend. She's like the strongest thing holding you back from me. You know, I would just ignore it, but this sinful life was just so much more fun. But over time, God would just like, just come to a church service. Just come to one church service and I'll leave you alone. See if it doesn't miraculously change your life. And he just broke me down bit to bit from where my sexual afflictions were. And God was just like, listen, the life I can give you is so much more greater than the sex. So I need you to break up with her so that you can be fully dedicated to me. And I just started crying. I just was crying to my best friend. I was just like, dude, I don't even know what to do. He was like, you need to pray about it, and you need to do it as soon as you can. You need to have direct obedience in the subject, and you need to tackle it. The very next day, I just looked her straight in the eyes. I was just like, look, I'm just getting tired of the way I'm walking. I need to fully go 180 in my direction, and I need to start living for God.